Isang malaking asam. And thank you so much sa mga nandito guys at manonood ng ating recorded live for today. And this is an emergency live actually for you guys. And this is just recorded. And ako nga pala si Oso the Chismoso na panagkamali talaga. Inaamin ko sa inyo, panagkamali tayo. Kasi although sunod-sunod na naman yung panalo natin and doon na tayo nasira na naman. So yun, kahapon sabi ko sa live ay aangat tayo and I want the market to reclaim the level of 65 tayo makakalabas doon sa mga small cap alts. Okay, and this is my contingency plan para maialis kayo doon sa mga lower cap alts nyo or to mid cap alts. So alam ko nakita nyo agad sa screen natin na parang may buy signal na agad kayo. Okay, so that could be also a good signal. So kala nyo, tingin nyo ngayon ay parang devastating. I would say there is a Fibonacci level to confirm this level. Okay, so gaano kalalim kung potentially this is not yet the bottom. Pero for me, this is the bottom already. As we have seen for the daily time frame, kahit sa 4-hourly time frame ay maganda yung naging support, naging reaction natin. So hindi ko to binago, actually dinikit ko lang to talaga nung balikan yung live, sinakto ko lang siya dito sa 4-hourly time frame by pressing the control button. Okay, then ngayon hindi pa naman siya sobrang lumagpas. Gusto ko sana lumagpas pero hindi siya lumagpas para ma-confirm na tingin ko hindi na talaga tayo angat. Pero yun, tulad nga sinabi ko, the difference of us and me and dun sa mga wala sa Meraki is we keep on DCAing. Okay, wala tayong hard buys and wala tayong pinaka-solid na buys, pero for the 4-hourly time frame bagsak na po yung momentum natin. And alam nyo palagi na pag may ganito sa 4-hourly, sa 1 day or mapa weekly, this is a very strong signal that we need to watch out. Hindi ko sinabing buy, okay? That's why we always check all of the time frames. Okay, so right now we are in a daily time frame. Katulad nga sinabi ko, ayoko na magsasara tong time frame na to sa ilalim ng 60K. Okay, so we want to see the whole week. The whole week, ayoko na magsasara to sa ilalim ng 60K. Okay, so what really capitulated the market? Yan yung magandang tanong dyan eh. So, ito yung sagot natin dyan. So, this is a remind you that 66 and 68 would have been the bottom if these celebrity influencers didn't lie to their millions of followers. So yan, katulad ng sinasabi ko. So this is one of the reasons, pero it's not gonna be the total reasons. Okay, so yan, katulad ng sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, maliban pa dun sa Mt. Gox natin and other potentially capitulating reasons, pati yung mga ETF outflows na paunti na ng paunti ngayon, I'm seeing a near bottom. So maliban pa dun, meron na kasi tayo dito sa most RSI natin or MOST RSI natin, nagpakita na yung buy natin, which is after dong live natin kahapon. Okay, tinitignan ko siya tapos wala pa tong buy na to. Pag kaninang umaga dito sa US or dito sa California, I was able to see it nung papasok na ako sa work. So right now we're just waiting for this RSI, no? Yung RSI natin na mag-cross and reclaim the level of 23 for us to really say that we are going to buy. Okay, so potentially if this holds a higher low, okay, tapos tumiklop na agad siya, that's gonna be a good signal, lalo na kung mag-reset tong ating momentum or magstay tong momentum natin sa taas. Okay, yun lang naman yung binabantayan natin sa momentum. Okay, as per 1 week. Okay, so wait lang. So MACD muna tayo. So dito sa MACD natin medyo nakakita na tayo ng hihina na sana yung volume natin, biglang tumaas siya. Okay, so wait, kala ko medyo titiklop na tayo, kaya kahapon sinasabi ko gusto ko umangat muna to 65 or 66. Yun nga, so inaamin ko guys, nagkamali tayo at we have to learn from those mistakes, that volume is king and we can take this IMACD as an example for that mistake. So we can learn from that by applying MACD as well or trying to check yung mga nangyari, yung mga mali natin to correct that mistake and not happen again. So, pero kung titignan nyo naman yung na hindi pa rin natin ginagalaw until now, ganun pa rin yung movement natin. So, ang gusto natin, okay, Ang gusto natin is kung magbabagsak man siya hanggang dito lang. Pero yun nga, sumundot. Pero this is still supported by that heavy support na nanggagaling dito sa previous low natin. So what we want is a higher low. But if this closes below, kahit within this day, mag-close na siya sa below, I think we'll go further down. But that's the next question. Gaano kalalim yung low na to? Ito yung papakita ko sa inyo sa live. Okay, so makikita nyo paano ko to isa-set up, and this is not a basic So wag yung gagawin to. Okay, nang sasabihin nyo na ganito dapat talaga mag-set up. Okay, so kung makikita nyo, kukunin ko lang naman yung bottom natin dito. Okay, kukunin natin yung bottom at nilagay ko kung saan tayo nalaglag or saan tumiklop yung ating moving average 20. Okay, so why do I do that? It's just me, it's my formula, and just to give you a disclaimer, this is not accurate. Okay, so this is just me trying to place everything and see where the market is trying to go. Okay, so right now, since dun nga bumagsak, okay, what I mostly want to see is a bounce from 0.236. Okay, 0.236. And this is a retracement. So we want na mag-bounce siya dyan, tapos i-reclaim natin tong areas na to. Okay, so although dumikit man siya, okay, dapat dito lang siya nauntog. Okay, yun din yung sinasabi ng Fibonacci natin, na hanggang dapat 66,767 lang siya. Then bumagsak. Okay, so kung sabihin natin wala pa to, we can still plot it and sabihin natin itapat lang natin tong Fibonacci dyan. Tapos ipipredict natin na 56,642 ang pwedeng maging low. Okay, so ganun din yung nangyayari doon sa but ito medyo sumubsob. Yun yung sinasabi ko, this is not accurate and this is just to gauge. Okay, the market. Tingnan natin kung hanggang anong low by using that very same formula. Okay, so gamitin natin from that previous. Tapos ang gagamitin natin is yung previous na naging drop knife natin dito. Okay, so 236. Kala ko doon na natapos. Then we have a potential low of 55.87. Okay, so kung mag-close siya below today, there is a next support that we want to see, which is yung FVG natin dito sa area na to. Okay, so yun, pares din to nung ating wait lang. Nitong ating naging chart din doon sa pinakamadumi nating chart dito. So yan, may nakikita kayong low. So nagbid ako na sana mag-bounce yung market dito sa area na 58,858. Okay, pero ngayon it's trying to get close to that already. Okay, so now ang support ko is nandito sa area na tingin ko hindi naaabutin within this day. Pero i-close ko to once na mag back to a PNL ako, kasi I'm really expecting that this is gonna be a head and shoulder. Okay, a reverse head and shoulder because of this one as well, which is yung ating previous data. Okay, so but if yun nga yung ginagaya niya, there is a high possibility that we can already bounce, or if this closes down today below, bumalik yung natin dahil magigising pa lang yung US. Let's see if magiging kalaban natin ang US market this time. Then if maging kalaban natin sila, kasi bull ako ngayon, then we may be able to see ourselves at the bottom here and to the next level, which is itong ating level ng 55,187. This is not accurate. Katulad ng sinabi ko, that could be the potential low, giving us a double bottom. Okay, so now what I want to see to the kung gusto natin ng bull, is we need to recover within this week to 60K. Okay, 60K 500. Pag hindi, then we will talk about the next potential move. Okay, but for now, within the day, kung within the day ang ayaw ko lang mangyari is magsara siya below 56,781. Huwag siya na siyang mag-close below this. Kasi kung yes, then we are about to see a new cycle for market, and we may retrace this 55,000. So when I say new cycle in the market is, okay, we may be able to recover right away, then fake lang pala yung naging dump na yun. Okay, magkaroon tayo ng baba, tugdugdug 3, parang lower high, lower high, higher low, tama, lower low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Tapos meron ka sa taas na higher high, higher high, higher high. Within this level only na nag-breakdown dito sa trend line natin. But yeah, that is very possible. Katulad lang na itong drawing natin kung nangyari to. Pero since hindi nangyari, invalidated, then this can still happen. Okay? Pwede pa yan mangyari. But yeah, I think katulad ng sinabi ko doon sa report na gagawin ko at isasend ko sa inyo. Okay? May ginawa kong sa Meraki. If maraming magko-comment dito sa video na to, gagawin ko siyang public. I-comment nyo down below na pa-view po ng July outlook nyo. Thank you, guys. Wala na akong maraming sasabihin pa, kundi ito lang din yung kay Donald. So, naniniwala si Donald na nandito tayo sa consolidation phase and we are about to end it and go back to the levels na pwede nating abutin pa sa Litecoin. Okay? So, same thing naman din for our Bitcoin. So, yun yung sinasabi na nagko-consolidate lang tayo sa high and we are about to reach a new cycle for Bitcoin, which is not new cycle but a new impulse move. Okay, so lastly, ito, just a good news. Si TechDev still is a bullish person in terms of on-chain. So, meron siya mga RSI calls the top, pero UCMF calls for blow-offs. So, we may be able to see a reset for RSI, but we need to hold the 50. Then, from the 50, dun pa lang tayo magre-react. But yun nga, katulad neto, this is a post since 29 and today is July 4. So we will do an update tomorrow, but yun lang guys, chismis lang ang lahat ng yun. Kailangan nyo pa rin aralin, planuin at kilusan. Hanggang ngayon, ang lahat na ito ay ating makamtan. At syempre, stay awesome. Goodbye.